first car accident that I was rear-ended and sideswiped, my arm started to go numb on me. And so because I was 18, I didn't really think of it. Like it was numb for that whole week that I got into a car accident. But then it kind of went away. But every time I would lift my hand, or if someone asked me to hold something, I couldn't do it for very long because my arm would go numb. That was my first accident. The next accident we had was very major. It was Thanksgiving weekend. Got hit really, really hard. And my husband at the time, he yelled at me. He goes, "Watch out!" And I happened to turn and say, "What?" Because we were stopped at the lights. And this car just rammed right into us. And I guess as I was turned, I did a lot of damage. So I was off a whole year, and I had my son was not even a year old, so he was in the back seat. And my adrenaline at the time of the accident, I was fine, because I had my son that I had to take care of, right? And I was worried about him because he was in the car seat. But once we got home, I couldn't move anymore. My back hurt, everything hurt. So I went to the hospital, and they checked me out. No one actually took x-rays of me. And the insurance was called, and the insurance adjuster came to see me, and I had Molly made for a year. I went to a year for physiotherapy. I went to a neurosurgeon who said that everything was in my head, and my arm wasn't going numb, and my back wasn't hurting me, and I wasn't getting massive headaches. It was all in my head because I was fine. And so I'm there, okay. And then I had my second child, and I stayed home, so I just kind of learned to cope with my arm, so I wouldn't lift up my arm. And the headaches, popped the Tylenol and the Advil, and that was fine. So that's how I lived most of my life, that way. And when I went back to work and I was sitting at a desk, some days are very difficult because my headaches would be right at the neck of like where my spine met my back of my head. And it would knock me out a lot of times because it would be very painful. Or going on rides in Wonderlands with the kids, if I was shaking around too much, I'd be home flat on my back, sick to my stomach, because my headaches would make me sick to my stomachs, and my husband had to watch the kids. So I went through all life like that until I met Dan, and he has even serious back problems, worse than me, and he went to see Dr. Andrew because he had enough. He couldn't take it anymore. And Dr. Andrew said, well, you come here, you have to bring your support, your spouse with you. So he comes home and he goes, you have to come with me. I'm there for what?
I didn't sound like that.
You have to come with me because you're supposed to come, you're supposed to be my support. And I'm there, oh God. I said, I've been to chiropractors. They don't do anything for me. I've been to physiotherapy. I hear of traction and on the bike and this exercise. I said, they don't work. He goes, you have to come with me. So I'm there, okay, I went. And then Dr. Tyler had his little spiel, and he said, that he would assess me and take x-rays, and that's what I always wanted. I wanted someone to take x-rays of me, because I know it wasn't all in my head. And so he took x-rays of me, and they came back with, oh, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. Long story short, my arm doesn't go numb anymore. I can move it, I can hold things. My headaches, I hardly get at all anymore. I had other symptoms, like monthly symptoms, and that's like subsided, and it's like, oh my God, it's the best thing for me anyways, so thank you.